guys, so today I'm going to make a video showing you how to make a new document and kind of understanding what the settings mean. So to start off, in the top right corner, if you have Procreate opened to the main page, there's that little plus sign. So you're going to click on the plus sign and it's going to come up with a bunch of options. Now, these are canvas dimensions, okay? If it has a px at the end of it, like the first one, it says screen size 2732 by 2048. The px stands for pixels, okay? So the size of the iPad screen on mine is that big, all right? If we go down to where it says A4, it's 210 by 297 millimeters, okay? So real world millimeters, and A4 is about the size of a normal sheet of paper. Then we have 4:6 photo, which is inches, and then print, which is one that I made, a custom one, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. And then a bunch of these other options, okay? And most of these are ones that I added in here myself. Now, you can either just click on one, so let's say I click on square, and it will just create a new document that is that dimension that I selected, okay? Or, go ahead and delete that. We can import, that's another option. We can just import something from photos. So say I want to import this texture, okay, and it will just open the canvas size to the exact dimensions of the image we imported. So you could do that with a sketch or something else. And then the other option is to make a new canvas. So if we click on new canvas, it comes up with this little screen here. It shows width, height, DPI, and then the name that we can put it for. So down here, you can see we can select how big we want it to be, and we can choose a unit of measurements. So if you want it to be inches, you just select inches, and then you can type in how many inches you want it to be. So say we want it 11 by 9, okay? Now, it will tell you above the keypad, it shows maximum layers. That's telling you how many layers you'll be able to create in this document size, okay? Now, if we make it bigger, like say 20, the layers go down to 23. If we go even bigger to say 30, it goes down to 14. And if we go all the way up to like 50, we only have 6 layers, okay? So the bigger that you make the canvas size, the less layers you're going to have. And that also applies to the DPI. And the reason that is because since you're on an iPad, it can only handle so much computing power, and if you make it too big, it's not going to be able to function. DPI stands for dots per inch, okay? Now, when you're doing something on the computer, if you're making something that's going to be for web or Instagram or something like that, and you're not going to be printing it, 150 DPI should be fine. That should be enough. If you're going to print it, though, then for printing, standard DPI is 300. I put all of my images at 300 DPI. Even if I don't have a sure plan to print them, I do it just in case I do want to print it in the future for, you know, any possible reason, promotional art or anything. I have it done at 300 DPI just in case, and I strongly recommend you do that as well. You can go higher, but if you do, it's also going to decrease your layer size. So let's say we want it to be at, we'll put it at 11 by 9 at 300 DPI, and we'll call it a blank sheet. I guess that works. And it will create our image. All right. I'm just going to show you a few other tips you can do once you have your canvas in here. If you click on this little wrench tool, it will bring up this options menu. You can do a couple things from here. You can either insert a flat image, which will insert an image from your photos, like we did before, okay? You can also either just take a photo straight from your iPad, or paste from clipboard. So for example, if I were to copy this layer and then clear it, I can paste from my clipboards. And you can do this from other documents. So if I got out of this and I clicked on, let's find an image here. And I clicked on this, for example, I can open this layer, very slowly let it load, open this layer, choose a piece that I want to copy. Say I want to copy the logo. I want to put the logo on my new image. I can copy that, exit, go back to my original canvas that I was working on, and then I can paste it from the clipboard, and it will show up down here on its own separate layer. And then from there I can do whatever I want with it. Okay. A few other things, if you click on Canvas, they have some other options like perspective guide. I'll go over that in another video because it's its own thing completely. But you can flip your canvas horizontally here as well as vertically, which is really useful. I do that sometimes when I'm drawing something to give me a fresh perspective and make sure things are working right. You can copy the whole entire canvas to your clipboard so you can paste it somewhere else. And then if you click on Canvas Metadata, it's going to show you all this information about how big your canvas is, how much DPI it has, the data size of it. So based off of how many layers you've created and stuff like that, you can see how much this document is going to take up, which is pretty useful, especially if you're trying to export it or send it to Photoshop or something. And then you can also see how much time the video is going to be because it tracks your progress automatically and makes it into a time-lapse video. And it will also show you the video size. Okay, so it's pretty useful, some things that should hopefully help you guys out. If there's anything you want to see tutorials about, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe. Thanks guys, have a great day.